Hello everybody and welcome on in to a video here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. My name is Sean and I enjoy what if scenarios. So we're taking the most scientific video game ever made, Madden NFL 25, and we are playing around with some what ifs in the AFC. If you're looking for the NFC, I'll do that on Friday, most likely, and these are just kind of some super wild card what ifs. So that is what I'm doing today. If you'd like more, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I took copious notes. I am ready to share my findings. And the findings are this. What if the Miami Dolphins were the number 7 seed? Now, they would have needed a lot to go right. They had a backup quarterback. They would have needed to beat the Jets and get a Broncos loss. So this one felt a little unlikely. However, we can also take a look at the what-if scenario of what if the Bengals were able to slip into the playoffs. They got kind of what they needed, except for they lost to a 4-13 New England Patriots team. They got their win over Pittsburgh, and they needed a Denver Broncos loss. Now, the Denver Broncos beating a bunch of second and third string players of Kansas City has raised some interesting thought processes and ideas, and I guess I don't know if it's true or not, but I guess the Bengals went to the NFL and were like, hey, the Chiefs didn't play their starters. They didn't have to, and if you took care of your business, maybe you wouldn't have had to worry about it. The point is, we're going to take a look at a couple of what-if 7 seeds. That's usually where this starts. Now, I think that there was a possibility that the Pittsburgh Steelers could have ended up winning the AFC North. So that's the last little bit of this, and it's the most complex. Because if the Steelers were to win the AFC North, it would create a three-way record tie between the Steelers, the Ravens, and the Chargers. Now, the Chargers are the 5 seed in real life. They are going to go face the Houston Texans. The Steelers and the Ravens are going to play each other, with Baltimore being the home team. If Pittsburgh were to have won the AFC North, they would get a home game. They would own the tiebreaker over the Chargers, as would the Ravens, because both of those teams beat the Chargers, I believe, which would have forced the Chargers into the 6th spot. So it would have been Chargers at Steelers, and then we would take a look at Ravens, taking on the Texans. So those are the games that we're going to take a look at today. Like I said, we're in Madden NFL 25. They're going to be playing on all Madden difficulty. It's 7-minute quarters. I fixed some CPU sliders on the back end. Play clock will go down to 15 seconds to kind of hopefully keep this moving. There is one huge problem with Madden. When you spectate a game, you cannot pause the game to go into Super Sim mode. So if a team falls behind by a large margin, then we'll probably, honestly, I'll have to dashboard out and restart the game. It has been a problem before. I anticipate it would be a problem now. So, without further ado, let's jump in. I have the commentary turned down. I have music turned down so that this video cannot get copywritten, which would be nice. I would love to continue without selecting a team. Okay, it's going to let me do this. Now, the one thing that I should check is the Buffalo weather report. Oh boy, it is 18 degrees. And we are looking at rain, perhaps? I don't know when the Buffalo game is. Hang on. I should have looked this up. I didn't even think about that aspect. Oh, I'm right where I need to be. Go to NFL. Wild card. Okay, Sunday. It is 28, and it looks like small chance of precipitation. So we'll go clear, and it's a 1 p.m. It's a 1 p.m. start. Oh, why'd you close out of the app? Yeah, it's a 10 a.m., 1 p.m. start. Okay, cool. Great. Excellent. So welcome on in. It's game number 1 of 4 that we'll be taking a look at. Dolphins taking on the Bills. I'm going to just give whatever the roster has. If Tua's in, Tua's in. If Tua's not in, he's not in. Tyreek Hill, he's still catching passes for the Dolphins. Boner there, he's looking good. And it looks like they might give Might give us a Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Huh. Nice. Trubisky. There's the Madden NFL 24 cover star, Josh Allen. Oh, perfect. We're going to get some decent thumbnails, and we are ready for kickoff here in Buffalo. It's clear on a Sunday. I'm recording this on a Monday night, so the weather report changes. Who cares? It's like the Dolphins or the Bills are going to return. As I make a new folder. What if Madden NFL 25? And we got MIA at BUF. There we go. All right, and we get the return here. Tackled out past the 20. It'll be at the 24-yard line. And here comes Josh Allen onto the field. Thought there were going to be some statistics there. There's no guarantee that we actually get those helpful thumbnails, so we'll see what happens. Madden, just the most inconsistent game. I mean, sorry, scientifically the best game ever made in the history of the world. Somehow the audio is very quiet. I don't know why. Okay. There we go. Oh, man. This game is slow. So 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Going to shift Cook out into a receiving position. Allen fires and caught. Dotson on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Obviously, if the Bills are able to win this game, and if they were able to beat the Bengals, then it wouldn't matter at all if they win on Sunday. The more interesting what-if scenario is our doubleheader later today. Allen scrambles right and gets sacked. Ogba. Not exactly sure how to pronounce that name, but it's a 7-yard loss. So a 9-yard gain to a 2nd and 1. A 7-yard loss sets the Bills back to 3rd down and 8. We'll see what happens here. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers. Center, kind of warped there. That was a little weird. Allen fires, caught, knocked out of bounds just short of the 40. It's Cooper for the 1st down. I like that play. Just run them across the formation, clear out everybody. Got the receiver, or the defender turned all the way around. Went the long way. And it's 1st and 10. Hopefully these games are decently lengthed. I don't want to be up too late tonight. So fresh set of downs, and they will go with a run play. It's Cook off the right side. He'll pick up 3, which is more than I thought he was going to get. I thought he was going to get 1, maybe 2. But they'll give him 3 yards, and it's 2nd and 7. Who is it? Mike McDaniel, coach of the Sean McDermott. From the shotgun again. Allen, 3 receiver set. Ooh, hot pass there. Ooh, man, we're probably going to have a hold. Going to go back against Buffalo. I thought he turned that upfield way too quickly. And it is indeed a 10-yard holding penalty. They'll set it back to 2nd down and 14. Turns out it didn't matter when he cut up the field because it was a penalty. Flex Cook out. Go right to him, and is that Ramsey? Right on top of it. They get a little bit of the penalty yards back. It's 3rd down and 10. And this kind of like simultaneously long but also not super effective Bills drive. See what they have drawn up. Looks like they're going to send them off the edge. They do. They get through the middle and sack Allen for 9 yards. Number 93. Calais Campbell. He got through and took down Josh Allen. Now, if Miami were to win, regardless of any of the other results that would happen, they would get the... they would go immediately to go face Kansas City. So, actually makes kind of an interesting playoff bracket where we can kind of tinker with it a little bit. Or the Bengals were to do that. And I would believe in Cincinnati a little bit more than Miami. Ooh, boy. That is a tackle. Met right at the 30, and here comes Tua onto the field. The Dolphins could not beat the terrible Jets. 2023 season stats. Not super helpful for what we want, but all right. Didn't even think about looking at that for Josh Allen, so good for me. River Craycraft, go Cougs! So first down and 10 from the 32. They're going to go with a play action pass. Tua fires deep left side, and it is tipped and incomplete. Benford with a terrific defensive play to knock it away. Second down. Tua fires out. Tyreek Hill catches for 3. He's knocked out of bounds by Johnson. Third down and 7 for the Dolphins. Trip set to the top side of the screen. These teams love... Oh, they're setting up a screen. They love the shotgun is what I was going to try and say. Terrible job blocking on that screenplay. Or just, I guess, maybe well read by the defense. And it is 4th and 6. I actually liked this screenplay call there. It just did not work in their favor. So back to back. We're going punting, everybody. Get excited. I don't need a tab about Buffalo's weather open in the background. That'll go out of bounds around the 29-yard line, and Josh Allen will come out for the second drive of the day. They had the ball for a few minutes, and then Miami gave it back very quickly. I think Buffalo will win big against Denver. Probably a dangerous thing to think. We've seen Buffalo falter in the wild card round before. In the snow against Cincinnati a couple of years ago. Kincaid with a nice reception. And he looks like he is injured. So he gains 6. They didn't stop the clock for an injury timeout, so I'd assume that he's okay, or the game just doesn't understand that. Which I'm willing to believe. I mean, Madden's a perfect game, but... They'll go with a run. Cook met right around the line of scrimmage. I'll give them a yard. Third down and 3. Like to see Buffalo get to a Super Bowl. They would be one of my upper tier picks of teams that I would like to see go far. Allen fires, caught. Out around the 43-yard line. Cook with a nice reception, and it's a first down. I don't know what is happening there. It's a weird animation. But it's 1st and 10, under a minute to go here, opening quarter. Play action pass. Allen fires. Everything's been pretty short for Allen here. Cooper picks up his second catch of the day. That one goes for 7. And it's 2nd down and 3, and that will be the last play of the first quarter. So no score so far. Oh, they didn't. I thought they were going to run the clock down to the 15 seconds or whatever, but that's fine. Through one, it's 0-0. Dolphins, Bills. Be the third time they would have matched up this season as a divisional matchup. That Bills-Broncos game, is that CBS? So 2nd down and 3 starts us off here for quarter number 2. Short pass, nice find. Allen, 55 yards through the air already. Ooh, it is indeed. How much playoff football should I watch this weekend? You know? I have multiple streaming services. Well, I have Peacock and Paramount. Another nice reception. That one goes for 8, and this Buffalo Bills team looking like it's starting to get into a bit of a rhythm. The only games I would not be able to watch would be the 2 that I would care the most about. Vikings, Rams, and Packers, Eagles. I should go find what's a cool restaurant to go to watch a football game? I think Buffalo Wild Wings feels like the easy answer, but 2nd down and 2, they'll hand to Cook, and he is free and clear. There was one guy. Go back like 2 seconds to the start of the. Once he got through the line, it was just green. It was Cook and green. My goodness, I didn't even think there was a safety that far back, but touchdown saving tackle. Allen steps back, fires, finds as that knocks over the middle, and they're going to call him short. It's Kincaid, I apologize. All I got to do is wait 2 seconds. It's a good tackle to save another touchdown. It's 2 touchdown saving tackles for this Miami defense. But it is 1st and goal on the half-yard line. We see a run to Cook here. Yeah, somebody to bite on the end there. It is a run to Cook, and he will score. Okay, there we go. I was expecting a little more to go on down at the bottom of the screen, but Cook with a little diving animation to break the plane and a funky animation on a tackle. Gets the first touchdown of the game. It's Buffalo 6, Miami 0. 4:44 to go here in the second. Drew Bledsoe's on the field, number 11. Extra point is up and good. 9-play, 71-yard drive. As the copyright claim comes through. You can't say oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. How dare you? Oh, you make me want to shout, that's right. Okay. You know you make me want to. Where am I dropping? Where am I dropping? Kick is away, and it is just inside the landing zone. The Dolphins will take it up to the 25, and he'll get wrestled down around the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Tua Tagovailoa. I don't think I've ever pronounced that name correctly. It's only their 2nd drive of the game. Go Cougs again with River Craycraft. There's actually been good news for Washington State. The quarterback that played in the bowl game was like, hey, I'm going to the transfer portal. And then a couple days later was like, lol, JK, I'm not going to the transfer portal. Put Tyreek Hill in motion. Looks that way, but he goes short to the flat, and it's a great call. This is up into Buffalo territory, but there is a penalty flag on the play. It is another hold. This time it is on the Dolphins, Patrick Paul. So instead of a monster gain into Bills territory, it is a 10-yard penalty back to the 18 and a 1st and 20. Gross. Tua rolls, fires, and just kind of throws that one away. Kind of a bit of an odd play there. It seemed like he started to break out of the pocket a little bit quickly, rushed to his left, and I thought maybe he'd try to pick up a couple of yards, but instead just threw it over everybody's head. There wasn't a whole lot going on down there at the bottom of the screen anyway. So 2nd down and 20. Dolphins run a little motion, and that was a weirdly dangerous throw. Unfortunately, we don't get a replay on that, but it looked like Tua had what he wanted, but then the computer just kind of like ran into the path of it. That was a very odd play. So 3rd down and 20. Quick throw. He's going to be tackled after a very short gain. They'll give him 5 on the reception. And that penalty completely ruined that drive. I don't know if you really could have had a bigger flip. I mean, maybe a touchdown that gets called back, but you take the check down, you get a good chunk, and it's all called back with a hold. And it destroyed that drive. Short return for the Bills, and they will take over at the 36-yard line as we have an injury timeout. They do actually call it out. So the other guy was just like in an injury animation looking thing, and he was fine. See if Josh Allen can take some control of this game. Is it the same clip? Allen steps back and fires, and we've seen that a couple of times now that the defense just runs the route a little bit better. Again, looked like the quarterback had kind of what he wanted. The defense got there in time. So 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. We go with a fake handoff. Allen pulls, and it's probably coming back. We're likely going to see our 3rd hold of the day, and it is indeed a hold on the Buffalo Bills. It is on Kincaid. 2nd down. So 2nd down and 19 from the 27-yard line. It was a nice pull by Allen to get on the outside. Fake the pop pass, and he's hit as he throws. Falls at the feet of the receiver, and a good defensive play call there by the Dolphins. They get a free rush at Josh Allen. And the incompletion stops the clock with 3:12, each team with 3 timeouts. Allen scrambles, moves. Up to the 30, to the 40, gets the 1st down at the 50 before he's spun down. 26 yards on the rush for Josh Allen. And the Buffalo Bills are in some business. The Dolphins had him at 3rd. Was it 3rd and 19? Maybe it's just 2nd and 19. That is a down in distance. That's a distance you can't give up. It should be an easy time to get off the field. We just saw the Buffalo defense do it. The Dolphins had a 1st and 20, and they got 5 total yards. Cook off the right side. His 5th rush of the day goes for 8, and it's 2nd and 2. See if they snap one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they do not. So 7-0. Buffalo with 2 minutes to go in the 1st half. Nice throw from Josh Allen over the middle. Finds Coleman. Gets him the 1st down at the 30-yard line. Clock is ticking. No hurry here. fires over the middle, finds Cook. That's a nice little 5-yard gain to the 25. We'll see if they pick up the pace at all here, or if we just keep getting cinematics. I really like motioning Cook out into a receiver spot. That is a beautiful deflection, but I'm guessing we're going to get a hold. Is that on the offense? It is. It's on Edwards. Another hold. It's about a 52-yard field goal from here, so the Bills need to pick up some yardage. It was a nice defensive play by the Dolphins. Good anticipation of where that throw needed to be. It was out of his hand by the time he even turned around for the ball. 3rd down and 9. Clock stops. Looks like Buffalo took a timeout. Don't know that I agree with that clock management, but Allen steps back and fires. It's caught, and there's yet another penalty marker down. Are we going to see another hold? This is the 3rd hold on this drive. What is happening? Spencer Brown sets him back to a 3rd and 19 at the 39-yard line. That was worse than where they were? It is worse, because now it's a 57-yard, 56-yard field goal. So 3rd down and 19. Obviously, you don't need to get it all. You just want to just get some. Allen hits 100 yards with that one, and they're stopped. I don't know why Miami is not taking a timeout. 4th down and 15. Give yourself an opportunity to get down the field. 30 seconds, 2 timeouts. They're just going to take it to half on this. It is a 52-yard field goal, no good. So it's 7-0. The holding penalties are out in full effect today. And the Bills lead by a mere 7. Wow. Take a look at the halftime report. Cook with the diving touchdown. That's about it. That's the highlights. So the Dolphins. I smacked my knee on my desk. Dolphins look at the ball to start the second half, down by a touchdown. See what they have here. I cannot believe how many holding penalties we saw on that drive alone. I don't think I tinkered with any of the penalty stuff. I just did CPU skill. We have yet another flag down. Another hold. We're going to call that on Alec Ingold. It is a 1st down for the Dolphins at the 18-yard line. I might have to check the holding. The amount of holding that we're seeing here. Might have to turn that down. I can't do it in this game because you can't even pause it. Actually, I don't know if you can. We'll try after this play. Tua. There's a nice find up to the 40-yard line, so make it up for those penalty yards. River Craycraft. Go Cougs. Oh, you can pause it. Oh my gosh, you can pause. Okay, so options, settings, penalties. Oh, offensive holding. Why the hell is that at 95? Well, you know what? I'll leave it for this game. 95? Did I set that? Oh, hold on. It's like interrupting the flow of the game. I guess that's what holding does and penalties do, but it seems like a lot. Tua drops back, escapes the pressure, finds a receiver over the middle. That Craycraft yet again. It's first down and 10. Best Madden. And Madden 25. Settings. Sliders. Oh, that was a dangerous throw. He waited way too long as the receiver ran out of room by the boundary. Simulation. Holding 50, right? Nice play design by the Dolphins to get a speedster out in space down to the 21-yard line. Waddle? That is indeed Waddle. Jeez. I definitely don't know why that was so high. We almost see just tripped over his own offensive lineman. Good job by the Buffalo Bills defense to stretch that out toward the sideline. Didn't really give him anywhere to run, and then a lineman fell down and broke that play. It's only a loss of 1 for the Dolphins, so that's a positive. Second down and 11 from the 22. Tua fires, end zone wide open, caught Tyreek Hill for the touchdown. That's exactly the kind of drive the Dolphins needed. Coming out of the break, they get the missed field goal right at the end of the half, and then just a broken coverage there, and Tyreek Hill is a man that you can't leave open in the field. And that's all we'll say about him. Looks like his time has come to a close in Miami, which is fine. On for the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Miami 7, Buffalo 7. Allen gets ready on the sideline. Kicked inside the landing zone. They'll bring it back past the 20 out to the 28-yard line where he's tackled. Holding derailed this Buffalo Bills drive last time. Led to a missed field goal. Without those holding penalties, I feel like Buffalo really would have taken control of this game, but Cook off the left side, tackled after a gain of 4 up to the 32. It's a positive start for this Bills offense. Allen under center, fires over the middle. That shot to Tyreek Hill that Tua took was one of the few times we've seen the ball Seeing the quarterback try to push the ball down the field throughout this game. It's been a lot of these kind of just dink and dunk. I guess take what the defense will give you plays. Which I guess is hard to argue when you're moving the ball. There's a screen blocked pretty nicely. That's a huge gain into Miami territory. Three linemen out there. Not a great block, but did just chip them enough. Didn't really have much of an angle on it. Or an opportunity to tackle, I should say. Cook trying to find the right side. He'll gain one up to the 43. As we hit 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Four receivers set. Allen from the shotgun. Fires and incomplete. That was a terrible throw. Well, he tried to layer that in front of one defender over another defender and just put a little... Didn't put enough air under it to try to drop it in. That looked like it was just a laser. The incompletion sets up 3rd down and 9. Allen in the pocket, rolls, fires, back across his body over the middle of the field. That is some Brett Favre garbage right there, and it's incomplete. That should have been a completed catch. It was in and out of the hands of the receiver. We'll see what they want to do from the 43 on 4th and 9. They're going to punt it. I guess that would be a 60-yard field goal. So obviously that's the right call. Tries to angle it, and that'll go into the end zone and out at the 20. So Tyreek Hill, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 25 yards, and a touchdown. Crowd comes alive for the defense. Tua fires and out of bounds. Should have looked up. I'll look it up right now. How'd this season series go? We want what? The Bills. They lost to the Patriots. Just a 2-yard gain there. Okay, so looking at Buffalo, they were the easier. They were the first I could find. They beat the Dolphins 30-27 in Week 9, and they beat them 31-10. So Buffalo won the season series 2-0. Tua, he's going to run for it. Needs the 30, but can't get there. It's 4th and 1. Great stop by Bernard to bring that drive, in all likelihood, to an end. I thought he had it. One of those things where if you just look at the angle, you try to maybe not go like kind of at it and then stop. Punting unit on the field there. And it'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's a punt from the Dolphins. Fair caught at the 38-yard line, and Buffalo will have it in a tie game. Miami knots us up at 7 in the 3rd, but Buffalo with a chance to retake the lead. It's Madden NFL 25 on my YouTube channel, so hey, subscribe, ring the bell. Allen from the shotgun. Rolls out, and he looks like he's going to take off to run. He's going to pick up 9.5 good yards. Didn't even really look like he wanted to throw the ball on that one. Just looked like he wanted to roll almost immediately. We're going to get a penalty flag here. Going to call offsides. Ooh, it's a false start on the Bills, number 73. So a really nice run. Buffalo all day long has shot themselves in the foot with the penalties. And they can't do that in these critical spots. What should have been a first down is merely just the penalty yardage back. 3rd down and 1. From the shotgun, right around midfield. Quick throw and catch. Nice job there. And that's a first down right around midfield. Hot pass. Oh, and again. Oh, no. That's going to be a hold. It is going to be a hold. It's coming back. Always check your settings, kids. Folks. It's first down and 18. It was a nice little pop pass. We just haven't seen the receiver or the back be willing to break it all the way to the edge. They always want to cut it up right on that end. We'll go with a screen play. And then that time he tried to go around the outside. Very weird decisions by some of these ball carriers. He gets a good chunk of those yardage, the penalty yards back, 2nd down and 11. They'll go with a run. Kind of feels dangerous with how many holding penalties we've seen. Cook, over 50 yards on the ground, and sets up 3rd and 1 with a nice 10-yard chunk play there. Offset I formation. Allen with a play-action pass. He's going to try and run for it. He's got it up to the 30. Tackled down at the 28-yard line. So far, the Bills have had the ball this entire quarter. Not a great look there for Ramsey. Allen takes the snap, steps back and is sacked on the play. Robinson, if I read that name correctly, number 44. Did a nice job on the edge and got into the backfield. Sets up 2nd down and 19. Likely on, what, the edge of field goal range here. It's 53. It doesn't even feel like the edge. It feels like... I mean, I guess even if you got it to the 30, it's a 47-yarder. Allen steps back, fires, and it is broken up on the backside. We have another penalty. We have another holding penalty. Oh my goodness! Edwards, a holding of 10 yards yet again, because that's how. Okay. 2nd down and 29. So Bills need half of the yards here. Step back, short pass. Nice job. He gets on around the outside and all the way down to the 29-yard line. That's a nice chunk there. It's 3rd down and 11, and they're back in field goal range. Kicker 0 for 1. We should be taken down to the 2-minute warning here. I will turn down the offensive holding penalties between the games. My bad. So 3rd down and 11 as we break out of the 2-minute warning. There we go with a run, and Cook is going to get the 1st down and a little bit more inside the 15-yard line. Buffalo, if they exercise the clock correctly, they won't even have to give the ball back here in the 4th quarter. That's huge. Buffalo. Another handoff to Cook. Timeout, Dolphins. 3-yard gain and 1:21 remain. Coaching adjustment, impact, strip ball, aggressive. There's a lot of Dolphin teal out there in the stands. Second and 7. Cook finds a few more yards. Dolphins take their 2nd time out of the half. 1:18 to go, and a 3rd down and 3. They can get a 1st down at the 2-yard line. Kind of feels like what you would want in this scenario. They're going to go with a run, and they got the 1st and goal. That should do it. Miami will take their 3rd and final timeout. Davis with a nice run. I wasn't sure if they were going to give him the 1st down yardage or if it'd be 4th and 1. In that scenario, do you just kind of let him score? And they let him score one play later. Cook with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the afternoon. So the Dolphins will have 1:11 minutes, no timeouts, but at least an opportunity to drive down the field. Mike McDaniel kind of screaming there. Extra point is up and good, so 14-7, 13-play, 67-yard drive, 5 minutes, 49 seconds off the clock. It is a large chunk of the 4th quarter. I got it right at the beginning of the 4th quarter. They overcame some funky penalties, but they end up where they wanted to be, the end zone. From inside the 10 up to the 20. Tackled, and we have yet another penalty. Is it a hold? Yes, it is. Send them back a little further. 1st and 10. It'll be from the 16-yard line, so 84 yards. Free rusher, and Tua goes down at the 2. 2nd down and 23, a huge loss. Free blitzer, and the clock is running. I'll call his forward progress stopped at the 2-yard line. No huddle, 3-second runoff. Tua under center. And it's a safety. Is that the same guy? Just a free blitzer. Terrell Bernard. You cannot have that kind of a drop in your own end zone. 16-7. The holding penalty proved disastrous. Set him back to the 16. A big 13-yard loss on a sack. And then the same gap, and I think the same player, ices this game 4. The Buffalo Bills, they're going to call a penalty illegal procedure. Didn't get to the landing zone. Feels like a flaw. As the kicker is very upset. It'll be a first down, and it'll be the final play of the game. I don't know why you're warming up on the sideline, too. Your season's done just like it is in real life. Did not look like Allen was ready for the ball. And that'll do it. Why was the camera on the ground for some reason? Was it the sky cam or whatever? That seemed odd. Whoa, whoa, yo, whoa. The coaches meet at midfield, and the Buffalo Bills, in this what-if scenario, would have won the season series 3-0, eliminating the Miami Dolphins from the playoffs, and they would move on to face the highest remaining seed, which in our situation could be Ravens, Chargers. Oops. Finish up the game. I will go in. I will fix the settings. I don't know why on earth I had that so high. That doesn't make any sense. Settings. Penalties, 95. The thing said 55. I don't know what the false start was. But they had one of those, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, let's move on to our other what-if scenario. What if the Cincinnati Bengals were somehow able to get what they needed to get, a.k.a. not losing to a terrible Patriots team, and they were able to sneak their way into the playoffs? They would have been the number 7 seed. They would play the Buffalo Bills. So we will go and watch them do that. There they are. This is kind of the matchup people would want. It's the matchup I would want. And this is exciting. It would have been a little unfortunate that it would have been the wild card round instead of with maybe a little more stakes. Commentary team random. Bills clear. Actually, can I go... If I do that, does it give me the same intro? Because I liked that intro. So here we go. Bills, Bengals. The Bengals would have been the 7. The Bengals have taken out the Bills at home before. Ooh, they're going all white. I like that. Joey B, there he is. Rico and Olsen, did I get... Ah, yes, okay. So we want Tirico and Olsen. Oh, darn it, I think I hit the button. I didn't mean to. Yep, I have what I want. That's okay, I have what I need. It's all good. So here we go, our second 7 seed scenario. Looks like the Bills will get the ball to start the game. Way to skip that. From the 5 up to the 20, and he'll get knocked down at the 24-yard line. Significantly reduce the hold, so hopefully that won't interrupt as many drives. I know holds, you know, they happen and whatever, but we don't want them that frequently. 2023 season stats, super helpful for, you know, now. So first down and 10 for Allen and the Bills. This Bengals defense has not been great, but their offense has also been pretty incredible. We'll see what they have on offer today. They did let go of their defensive coordinator after the season. Watched a couple of Bengals games this season, and their defense just felt very beatable. Maybe predictable, easy to counter or attack. Allen stands and fires over the middle of the field. And again, to start the game, you see kind of the just short pass over the middle. What's the defense going to give you? About 7-8 yards there. And it's third down and 1. Rush for Cook off the right side. He'll get up to the 40-yard line and an easy third down conversion there. In the what-if scenarios, we have seen the Bengals win the Super Bowl, which is kind of wild. I believe they beat the Dallas Cowboys a couple of seasons ago. Oh, they are in the backfield. We have a penalty marker down. And it's a hold. So I turned the holds down. Didn't matter. Still a hold. I would decline second down and 20. That's what they will do. Back at the 30. A 10-yard sack. And a linebacker on a running back up there. They're going to go to the other side of the field, and it's a big play into Bengals territory down to the 20-yard line. And that is a huge gain following the sack. Good play design. 0 beat 28, and there wasn't anybody on the backside to help. Quick decision by Josh Allen, and they have first and 10 just outside the red zone. Fires and caught. I'm a little surprised. We saw a couple of those plays in the game against the Dolphins where it looks like it's where the quarterback wants to go with the ball, but the defender is in the way. That's the first time we've seen a catch in that scenario. And it goes for 6. Handoff up the middle, met right around that. He'll give him a couple of yards there. Cook, his third touch of the game already. And again, third down. Maybe not again. I think Buffalo had a 3rd and 1 earlier in this drive. 3rd and 2 from the shotgun. 3 receivers. And that is caught for the first down. Coleman with a nice route and a good snag. Held onto the ball through the contacts. And it's first and goal from the 6. Allen out to the flat. Cook tackle. Second down and goal. Injury timeouts. Coleman unfortunately injured on the play. He'll go to the sideline. Allen fires short of the goal line, fumble, and it's recovered by the Bengals. Oh my goodness. A huge swing there for Cincinnati. He was short of the goal line. Kincaid lost the ball. Slid right into Hendrickson's hands. He had a massive fumble return for a touchdown against the Ravens. We'll get our first look at Joe Burr. 2,000 yards. Oh, that's right, because he got injured. Did he get injured? Yeah, I think he was injured because they had Jake Browning in the lineup for a little bit. Oh, it's going to a booth review. I was a little surprised that looked like they would call forward progress. I think, unfortunately, this is going to come back. And unfortunately for the Bengals, it's going to be 3rd and goal. And that's exactly what it is. 3rd and goal at the 1. Kincaid's big keister. Bails him out of a lost fumble in the red zone. 3rd down and goal. And that is an easy touchdown. That's a 6-point review right there. I mean, it was the correct call. McKeister hit the turf before the ball came loose, and it's a 7-0 Buffalo Bills lead. Well, 6-0 extra point pending. You know the drill. Can't imagine you'd be watching this video if you didn't care about football. It seems a little too deep. Unless, oh my gosh, unless you fell asleep and this video auto played. Oh, what a nightmare for you. If you're asleep, keep dreaming. I'm very cool, 6'4" guy. We're hanging out. We give each other a cool high five. I say, I hope you have a great day, and I walk away. And then now you're back to your regularly scheduled dream. You know you make me wanna shout. What? But I hope Josh Allen was on the sideline. From the 2. Bengals out to the 25, 26-yard line, and now we will actually get to see Joe Burr. As he comes out onto the field. Jamar Chase, your Triple Crown winner. T. Higgins, a huge part of that. Yossi Vash. Chase Brown. Literally, his name is Chase Brown, number 30. Burr. And Burrow quickly under pressure, and there's a name that we were familiar with the last bit of the game against the Dolphins. It's Terrell Bernard. I don't know why I can't pronounce freaking names. And the Bengals quarterback immediately under duress. 8-yard loss. Toss to the outside. They're going to give it to Chase Brown. He is taken down for another loss. I believe that's only a yard, so it's 3rd down and 19. And just the worst possible start you could ask for the Bengals offense. They think they're going to get the ball after a fumble recovery. That's overturned. They find themselves down after the first possession of the game, 7-0. Immediately sacked. Burrow had nowhere to go. The screen was read beautifully by, I believe it's Rasul Douglas. It's 4th and 19, and the Cincinnati Bengals quickly 3 and out. Zach Taylor is losing his friggin' mind. Not exactly a coach I enjoy looking at. The punt is away, and the Bills are going to get good field position. We're gonna have a hold. I'm just not sure which way. Ooh, illegal block in the back. You changed it up on me, keeping me on my toes. It's a 10-yard penalty. And the field position gets a little bit worse, but not too much. Not too terrible. From the 32. 1st and 10 for the Bills with a 7-0 lead. Good job by the Bengals defense to get into the backfield. Blew up that run for a 4-yard loss. And they keep showing us Jake Browning for some reason. It's like the game heard me. I want to see some of that Jake Browning guy. Go Huskies, I guess. Dominant first quarter by the Bills, who lead 7-0. At the end of the first quarter. I like that they kept the fumble in there even though it got overturned. Well, they kept the celebration by the Bengals. Like, they're like, yeah, we're going to get the ball. There you go. Nice run by Cook. Gets about half of what they need. It's 3rd down and 7. Feels like a big 3rd down for the Bengals defense already in this one. Their offense was so quickly off the field. Allen fires, has the yardage. And it's 1st and 10 Bills. Feels like some of the Bengals defense that we saw throughout the regular season. Here's a 3rd down, you know, you get an advantageous play, whether it's a penalty or, you know, a penalty, a sack, a rush for a loss, whatever it is. You put them behind the chains and they just can't figure it out. Just cannot get off the field. Errant throw by Allen sets up 2nd down and 10. 5:57 to go here in the second quarter. Thanks again for joining me. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Fires over the middle, and that is an easy completion. Another fumble. And this time it's recovered again. Well, I guess it's recovered again by the Bengals. We'll see if this one goes to review. That was a huge hit sound, by the way. We'll take a look at it. Ooh, that one is absolutely a fumble. That is the huge play that the Bengals need to get that defense off the field. Let Joe Burrow come back out on the field with one of those big momentum swings, which thank God they finally took out of this game. I forgot that was in here. At least I think I'm running the Xbox Series version. Not sure. Cannot believe they had that in the game for as long as they did, but again, Madden always making great decisions, perfect video games, and just some of the finest monetization in games, you know? Do you want more fake cards for your dumb team? Pay me money. 2nd down and 11. It's blown up in the backfield for just a loss of 1. Gonna go with yet another run. That time it looks like a pretty good play call. He'll pick up 6 out to the 45-yard line. It's 3rd down and 5. Jamar Chase in motion. He goes to the opposite side, and it is incomplete. Aaron throw. The receiver got knocked down, too. Not really sure why you put Chase in such fanciful motion if you didn't even look his way. I think he might have had him across the middle, but the fumble gets them nothing. The fumble recovery, I should say, gets them nothing, and it is Buffalo Bills ball yet again. Returned out to the 26-yard line. Trying to give Cook a run to the right side on a little stretch play. It does not work. It's a 3-yard loss and 2nd down and 13 to go. Nice find on the outside. Allen eclipses 100 yards before the end of the first half. It's a good stop there by Hilton. At least prevents the first down. 3rd down and 3. Allen again from the shotgun. Steps back, fires, and it is caught wide open for Cooper. Amari Cooper? I mean, there's just not a Bengals defender within 5 yards of him and any of the 360 degrees around him. Oh, that's going to be a false start. Oh, no, it's offsides. Okay. That was weird because it looked like it was very clearly encroachment or offsides. But the way that the offensive player grabbed his helmet made me think that it was going to be a false start. He grabbed his helmet like, ah, crap, I screwed up. Can't believe I'd do that. Allen fake, pump fake, and fires. Samuel down at the 22-yard line. It's a perfect game, everybody. It's the best game in the whole world. 2-minute warning. 7-0 Bills. Here in Buffalo. Caught and smashed into... Oh, okay. I wasn't sure that they were going to call him short of the line of the goal line. It looked like he was going to get hit for a good stop right before the goal line, that touchdown-saving tackle, and then he got absolutely blasted from behind. First and goal from, inside the 1-yard line. Gonna go with a fake. Oh, touchdown Bills. Cook stayed on top of the Bengals defenders as the ball broke the plane. They went with the fake fullback run, little flip to the outside. It's a great play design, and Cook again, we saw it in the Miami game, just jumps and pokes that nose and ball over the goal line. So 13-0 extra point pending. Kick up, kick good. Now, Cincinnati with the excellent camera work there. Cincinnati 3 timeouts, 1:17 seconds, and most importantly, they get the second half kickoff. So they can go down, score, and double up without the Buffalo Bills ever touching the ball. The problem is their offense hasn't done anything today. And they really felt like they needed to come up with something off of that turnover. So we'll see what they can do. From around the 3-yard line, we'll get all the way out to the 33. Burrow and company out for another drive here before half. Burrow. Errant throw in 2nd down and 10. I don't think anybody really knew that ball was coming. Milano was brushing himself off like, what? The ball came over near me? Okay, cool. Did I defend it? All right. We're good. Burrow fires again. It's low off of the legs. Now, if you're the Bengals, I don't think you can give Buffalo the ball back with 3 timeouts and a minute on the clock. Burrow steps back, fires, finds T. Higgins, and he is gone. 10-5. Touchdown, Bengals. I just scored a little bit too quickly, but Burrow, T. Higgins beat his man, and it's a perfect throw. And there he goes. .101, 3 timeouts. And they'll have a 7-point lead. This Bengals defense, I guess they got the turnover. Can't get rid of whatever is there. So at least credit to Cincinnati for making it at least interesting. Return to the 24-yard line, so Allen comes out. 57 seconds, 3 timeouts left. See how aggressive they want to be. Allen steps back, fires, finds a receiver, caught just past the first down marker at the 35-yard line. Quick timeout from Buffalo. 52 seconds and a fresh set of downs. Brown steps up, and he is taken down right at the line of scrimmage. They will call it a sack. The clock will continue to move. No timeouts either way. 41 seconds. That might have been the Bills might be the Bills throwing in the towel there. Down to 25. Pump fakes. Bengals rush 4. They get home. That should end the first half. Another sack of Josh Allen. Those are some huge stops right there. And nobody will take a timeout. Okay. Like to maybe see Cincinnati take a shot or take a timeout, but I guess that would give Josh Allen more of an opportunity. Just kind of take what you got. Move into the locker room, see if you can come out with the ball and tie this game up. So a pretty interesting first half. We only had, I think, the one penalty, which is always good. And it is 14-7 at the break. Was it Cook with both 2 rushing touchdowns again today? Or in this game? I do think turning down the holding penalty is super helpful. It's actually... Huge hit there at the 21-yard line for the opening kickoff. Burrow fires over, and that is T. Higgins yet again. It's a nice gain up to the 32-yard line, and quickly a fresh set of downs for the Cincinnati Bengals, whose offense might be clicking just a little bit more here. Oh no, it's a double pass. It's going to go for a 2-yard gain, but a fancy, funky play there. Didn't really know what I was looking at. Did everyone see the one the Jets ran, by the way? Because poor Devontae Adams got destroyed. 2nd down and 8 from the 34-yard line. Which was hard to watch because I like Devontae Adams. I miss him. I miss watching him make sweet catches in Packers gear. Two-yard gain for the Bengals sets up 3rd down and 6. And a nice find by Burrow up to the 44-yard line. Sets up a quick, or not a quick, but sets up a fresh set of downs. It was a quick decision. Knew where he wanted to go. And Burrow's been more accurate over the last couple of drives. We've seen him try to get those short throws over the middle to the tight ends. And the early stages of this game, they were at the feet of the receivers. That one right on the money. Higgins in motion, and Buffalo was just all over that. Wonder if he actually had handed that off to Higgins, if that would have been able to do something, but Chase Brown loses a couple of yards. And Cincinnati's getting funky here. go to movement with Chase. That time, at least Joe Burrow looked over to that side of the field. He finds Yoshivash for a nice pickup there. Last time they ran Chase in that same motion, he went to the opposite side of the field and didn't even look over to his left. Nicely defended by the Buffalo Bills, and it's a 1-yard game. Second down and 9, they go with a run. Testing that right side yet again. He'll pick up 4. Third down and 5 from the 33-yard line. This is a long Bengals drive. Doing a good job at least keeping this clock moving and doing exactly what you want to do to Josh Allen. Hey, make him sit on the sidelines. We have Chase over the middle, but he finds Chase Brown. Gesicki. It's a great find. Give him a little bit of space to work with. And it's a first down inside the 20. I would have been so eager personally to go to Chase in that scenario. Jamar Chase, not Chase Brown. There's Chase Brown getting the carry yet again. Very clearly down before the ball popped out. They'll somehow go to booth review, overturn that, and give the Bills 3 touchdowns. Second down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. This Bills defense has been on the field for a long time. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Burrow. He's going to take off and run down to the 5. First and goal. Chase, or Brown, I should say. Chase Brown tries to work that left side this time around. No gain. That likely will be the final play of the third quarter. That's right, the third quarter was entirely this Bengals drive. I don't think we've called Jamar Chase's name at all today. A lot of T. Higgins, a lot of Chase Brown. We've mentioned him a couple of times in motion, I guess. He's done that. But we head to the 4th. And the Bengals need 6 here. Throw to the outside. Nice job by T. Higgins to run to the outside. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals, and we are an extra point away from a tie ball game. And it would be 14 unanswered points. I like that play a lot. Saw exactly where the blocker was going to go. Able to work around. Might have actually been Damar Hamlin. It's a 1-on-2. And then I think it's Gesicki out there, did an excellent job to just seal off the outside, and instead of the defender coming over the top, went under, and there it is. A 13-play, 80-yard scoring drive, an entire quarter. 7 minutes off the clock, and we have 6:57 to go here in the 4th. 14 all. That's kind of what you'd like to see from Cincinnati. Just make it interesting at least. Returned from about the 2. He gets tackled just past the 20 at the 22-yard line. Josh Allen comes out. Game now tied. Now, technically, the Buffalo Bills did get the ball. They didn't really do a whole lot with it after that first down. But the Bengals kind of did exactly what they needed to do. They scored before the half. They scored after the half. There's just kind of a funky minute or so between those where Buffalo had a chance to do something and just didn't. Let's see what they have from the 22-yard line. They have a run to Cook. Tried the left side. Nowhere really to go. 2nd down and 9. Oh, Cook, they try the right side. That time he picks up a huge gain. Now to the 36 and a fresh set of downs. They haven't updated Burrow's hair in a while. Maybe they have on the Madden cards. But that's a joke. It's a microtransaction joke for you fine folks out there. So 2nd down from the 37-yard line. They flex Cook out into the flat again. They really like doing that. The Bengals defense reads it pretty well. It's a great open field tackle by Newton. I do like the throw by Allen. I think that's kind of just what you're looking for. Here's a little chunk, 3rd down and manageable. If Cook is able to break it, then he's able to break it. Allen fires. It's off Cook's hands. Incomplete. Bengals are going to get the ball with 4:23. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of breath. 4:23 to go. And having scored 14 unanswered points. Mentioned it a lot during that earlier game, but it looks like the quarterback has what he wants. Fair con at the 15-yard line. And what can the Bengals do? Tie game. Burrow has his X factor. Empty backfield, quick throw, and there was a lot of traffic in the area, and somehow T. Higgins comes away with the ball, and it is a fresh set of downs at the 30. I can't believe that was a completed pass. Incompletion, interception, all of that makes sense. Especially in Madden when things kind of bop around a little bit funkily. Burrow fires, and that should have been caught. I have no idea how that's an incomplete pass. How was the previous play a catch, and that was an incomplete pass? Those two plays do not make sense. If you played them and then paused before and just said, is this a catch or an incompletion? It would be incompletion on the first and catch on the second, but they were flipped. What a bizarre sequence of events. Oh, they're going with a double pass. They have some blockers out there, but it's not looking that great. Bengals getting scarily weird here in a tie game. I know that we can't like mark it as like, hey, this is a playoff game. That would be a great feature for them to add. If you could do like your own playoff brackets, that'd be super helpful for me, for like the one thing that I do. Nice completion on third down, and the drive continues. It's Chase Brown. 2:50, and clock is ticking. And the clock might be ticking on this version of the Buffalo Bills season. If Cincinnati wins, they would go to Kansas City, and then it would be the two highest seeds would play in the highest... would play, so if Pittsburgh were to win, Pittsburgh would get a home game against the winner of the other game that I have. Oh, I took my pen out of my spots. What do we have? It is Texans-Ravens. The Ravens in this are the 5, and the Chargers are a 6. I'll mark that down real quick. Nice catch into Buffalo territory with under 2 minutes to go. Then I was just marking the order of the games, but Steelers are 3 and the Texans are 4, so I have that accidentally for that. Fires over the middle, and that might be the first time we've called Jamar Chase's name in regards to a reception. It's a 7-yard gain to set up 2nd down and 3. Buffalo takes its first time out of the half with 89 seconds to go. Chase Brown, big run off the left side. Another timeout taken by the Buffalo Bills. With another handoff. I like that for the Bengals. Make Buffalo use the timeouts. You can take 40 seconds off the clock after 2nd down. You can take 40 seconds off the clock after 3rd down. You can call a timeout, do whatever, kick the field goal with 2, and get the heck out of here and head on to Kansas City off of the leg of your kicker. Bengals have run that double pass play, by the way, twice in this game, which is so weird. Brown has nowhere to go. You should see them milk this clock down. Ideally, when they hand it to Brown, there you go. Probably looking for a little bit more of a centering, but that's okay. Okay. This is it. The Bengals, the 7 seed in our what-if scenario. This is what people wanted. This is what I wanted. See a feisty Bengals team in Buffalo. There's a 2-second difference between game clock and play clock. The kick is away. It is up. It is no good. Did he miss that? No way. Who the heck is... Oh, it's York. He missed the field goal. No way. We're going to overtime. You've got to be kidding me. They did everything perfectly except for the kick. So Cook will run with the ball. And we are heading to overtime. Inexplicably, we are heading to overtime. I was getting ready to write the Bengals in to go face the Chiefs, and then we look at the other two seeds. Highest seed gets a home game, or the other two game. Highest seed gets a home game, and we're off to the races. But instead, we're going to OT. Gross. The Bills have won the toss. They will receive. Unbelievable. Is that the correct kicker, by the way, for the Bengals? Doesn't really matter now. I know McPherson's out with an injury. The Bills will run it back to the 29-yard line. We have kind of a weird amount of time left. This quarter is actually technically longer than the other quarter? What? I have 7-minute quarters and we have 7:12 left in overtime. Weird. Allen fires, defender bit on that. He broke on that route and just missed it. Maybe he did. Maybe he was going to cover that receiver that was in the flat. I mean, either way, that probably should have been tipped, deflected, intercepted. Instead, Buffalo comes away with a reception. There's another reception. 2nd down and 5. I don't think we've seen Allen even throw a touchdown in now 2 full games. It's been James Cook? Allen rolls, fires, Cook off the hands, incomplete. Now in the playoffs, we do have the rule that each team gets a possession. Thanks in part to that Bills-Chiefs game, which was ludicrously good, but also terrible because Josh Allen just sat there on the sideline. Caught on the outside. So we need a little bit of luck maybe to get an extra possession here. Because if Buffalo scores, they'll walk off the... I think they'll walk it off. Like if a field goal is made, then they would get another... It's such a stupid... NFL overtime is so dumb, and when they tweak it or adjust it, it just gets dumber. Cook is going to run right side. Each team will get an opportunity to possess the ball unless a touchdown is scored. And it's like, that's the stupidest way to phrase that. Allen stands in a clean pocket. This Bengals defense is falling apart here. Coleman was wide open over the middle. It's like they're playing a prevent defense. The only thing it does is prevent you from winning. It's like Green Bay plays some of the worst defense I've seen in a while. Some terrible clock management by LaFleur. There's Josh Allen off to the races. He's inside the 15 down to the 11. So we kind of need a hold here just for realism's purposes. Otherwise, we're going to have to go in and find a situation. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... Great. Okay, cool. So the Bengals defense completely fell apart there, and this is why sudden death is so dumb. I think they're going to go ahead and call the game there. And we're going to have to look at the situation thing. So it's 3, well... So 3:48 in the overtime period. Oh. Do they know? Let's go, Buffalo! Hey, 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 hey! Okay, alright, cool. So we actually have the correct overtime rules here. For what we need. We need them to be able to have another possession of the ball. Unless they've just, like, totally fixed it. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. That doesn't sound like the NFL's, like, MO. Okay. So, Joe Burrow. In a game that the Bengals already should have won, honestly. They should have won on a walk-off field goal. But instead, here we are, and I'm going to end up being up real late when I don't necessarily want to be. It took just like a touch longer to get the scenarios figured out. We have the same, I believe we have 4 games in the NFC to take a look at as well. Burrow somehow still on his feet, throws it away. I don't understand. I kind of believe it, but also that was some video game... That's some video game stuff right there. 2nd down and 10, mercifully for the Bengals. That is just an incomplete pass and not a sack. Burrow steps up, takes a hit after a 3-yard gain. And it is very quickly becoming do or die time for this Bengals offense. Burrow from the gun fires, tipped and incomplete, looking for Chase on the sideline. And here we have for the game. Fourth and 7. Play action pass, throws outside, finds T. Higgins up to the 50, into Bills territory, down to the 40. Had to have it, and Burrow finds a connection again with T. Higgins. Pressure beaten down in his face. And a nice catch. Now, unfortunately, we might get stuck with a tie. This is a disaster. Burrow stands, looks, finds a lane, slides, and he'll gain 7 yards. As we hit the... Just kidding, there's no 2-minute warning in overtime. Lull. We go with a run to the right side. Chase Brown picks up the first down and inside the 30 with a minute and a half to go. Burrow stands, fires. Chase Brown has a reception. He's reaching for the first down marker, but stopped inches short. Tick, tick, tick goes the clock. 1 minute to go. And really doesn't seem like there's any sign of a hurry here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Clock ticks down to 42. Chase Brown picks up the first down. And a timeout taken. 31 seconds to go in the overtime period. 21-14. And this is just ruining my entire plan. Play action pass. Burrow fires. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Higgins couldn't come up with it. Burrow takes the snap, fires. We have a penalty flag. It's going to be pass interference on the defense. It'll be first and goal on the 1. And Chase Brown is in for the touchdown. Oh my gosh. Kick is up. The kick is good. 10 play, 66-yard scoring drive. 322. So I believe in this spot it would turn into a sudden death. Oh, that is a terrible penalty. That is going to bring the ball out to like the 40-yard line. 35, 40-yard line. It is the 40, actually. So, 2 timeouts for Buffalo. 22 seconds. They just need a field goal to win. They would need 30 yards, 25 yards. Allen steps back, fires short, up to the 50, spun down, quickly taking a timeout. They are, just like that, they are in Cincinnati territory, 40 at the 47-yard line. But one more completed pass down to the 30, 35. Allen in the pocket, fires, deflected. I thought he had that. That was probably, okay, there's your target line, the 42. So then they would realistically need 5 yards. I think you would want to try and get more than that. 13 seconds to timeout. Oh, the red line. Okay. Allen, deep shot. Incomplete. Okay. I thought that ball might get caught on the deflection. Okay, 6, 5, 4. Allen launches. It's going to be more of a Hail Mary than a field goal attempt. It's incomplete. Into the period. I'm kind of hoping that it just goes again. What a disaster. Oh my goodness. So it's 4th and 10. We're in the second overtime. Oh no. Oh no. Both the way this is going and the cough. So they will punt the ball. I don't know why they threw the Hail Mary up. So we do actually get a longer overtime period than our actual quarters. Joe Burrow. Another chance. From the 20. It's nice that Madden just kind of keeps on going. I keep worrying about, like, I need to go to the... need to go into the situation editor and figure all that out. My coach is, like, on the field. Okay. 2nd down and 12. Burrow fires. It's caught at the 26. Nice gain there. It's 3rd down and 4. Burrow fires, and it is caught at the 33. Gesicki picks up the 1st down, and the drive stays alive for Cincinnati. Higgins with a nice catch right near the 1st down marker. 2nd down and inches. But Burrow's been nice and accurate here after the 1st quarter, especially here in the second half. Second half and overtime period and a little extra. Short pass and a quick completion gets the 1st down. It's Gesicki again. Gesicki? Oh, they are going to get a... Should be an encroachment. It's going to be a free 5 yards. And Oliver. We've seen a lot of jumpiness when they aren't even like really lined up. There's no reason for them to think that they are actually going to snap the ball. Players are in motion. They wouldn't be set. It would be an illegal formation or an illegal motion. Burrow doing a great job working this Bengals offense, and they are just going right to Gesicki every single time, it seems. It's him and T. Higgins. We have not called Jamar Chase's name much today. We have pointed him out a couple of times when he's doing some motion. That's it. Burrow steps and fires over the middle yet again. Is that number 88? It is. Really, really love the white Tiger helmets. Another quick completion. This time it's to number 87. Did not catch the name. And they are going to set up for the field goal. Quick timeout. Try and ice them. 21-21 here in our second overtime period of our second game. Pushing the A button doesn't do anything. Okay. So here it is on a 2nd and 4. Chance for redemption. The kick is up. It's no good again. I hate this game. The Bengals have missed 2 game-winning field goals. Can we look at an instant replay? I know I'm asking to make myself just more miserable. I can't apparently pause now. This friggin' game. Apparently we cannot pause. I was going to take a look at the replay, but can't pause. Okay, my control. Okay, what is happening? Can't even look at. There's no instant replay. Okay, cool. Thanks, video game. Really appreciate you. I can't. Cincinnati's missed 2 game-winning field goals. We're not going to go to a 3rd overtime. Why do we get a 2-minute warning now? Like, it has the timing of like a regular half of football. It is caught. It's a big gain, and this one might do it. The Buffalo Bills are going to come from behind and win. 27-21. I'd like to thank this game for actually giving me the overtime style that I needed. Amari Cooper with the backbreaker. And that will do it. From Buffalo, a game that Cincinnati should have won not once but twice. Wow. I just don't even know. I cannot believe what we just watched. A double overtime thriller in which the Cincinnati Bengals tried to kick 2 game-winning field goals. One was wide right. The other sounded like it was off the upright, but I'm not really sure. The angles on those aren't great. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was starting to write in how the rest of this was going to go. I am in a weird predicament at the moment because it is 9:15. I need to be up super freaking early. And we have 2 more games to go. So I guess we'll just try and jump in and hope that these go a little bit quicker. So we have an interesting scenario here. I would argue that the Ravens and the Chargers would both be favored in their wild card matchups. You saw Jim Harbaugh. You saw Harbaugh, San Diego Harbaugh. You saw him be aggressive and go into Vegas and win a game to improve their seed, to draw the Houston Texans. Texans didn't win a great division. They're down Tank Dell. Unfortunate. Hugely unfortunate. I am so bummed that he got injured again with another pretty severe leg injury. It is unfortunate. The Ravens, in the real life, are the 3 seed. I would pick them over the Steelers. It is a divisional matchup. I think some of those records and favorings go out the window a little bit because they know what you want to do. Now, with the double overtime win for the Buffalo Bills, that secures them that 2 seed in our second round, the divisional round. Because we have the Ravens at the 5 seed and the Chargers at the 6 seed, that would mean that if the Ravens and the Chargers win their games in this video, and if they were to both win in real life, we would have a normal bracket. It just wouldn't matter who they played. The Chargers would still win. The Ravens would still win. The Chargers would still go and face the Chiefs. The Ravens would still go and face the Bills, provided the 7 doesn't upset the 2. So this is interesting. This is interesting. We are going to head to Pittsburgh, and we're going to check out the Steelers, which I don't really want to do because I don't like the Steelers, but whatever. We do it because we love making content, I guess. And they are going to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. And there you go. Steelers, Chargers. I'm not controlling a team. I understand that. I know that. Now we are going to go ahead and make sure that we pick that specific broadcast team of Tirico and Greg Olson. We do need Pittsburgh weather for this weekend. Pittsburgh weather. It's 18 degrees right now, gross. We need what time this game would be. It'd be the 3 seed. It'd be what's the Ravens slot. And we'll go from there. Go back. Oh my God, this phone sucks. I complain about it all the time, and yet I do nothing to change it. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, just... It's like so desperately trying to give me like notifications. I'm like, I don't need them. I don't want them. If I wanted the notifications, I would be clicking on the notifications. Okay, I just need... I'm aware that it's not responding. You stupid jerk. Okay. So, NFL. Wild card. It is Saturday. It is the 8 p.m. game. Oh, God. What's happening? Losing. I'm falling. Everything's falling apart here. All right. It is an 8:15 game. And Saturday, it will be light snow. I guess we'll go... I don't want to go snow. We'll go snow. We will go snow. It's fine. It's fine. It's a what-if scenario. That's fine enough. It's all good. Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Los Angeles Chargers. We are ready with yet more football action as it gets late for me here in the Pacific time zone. That's what I get for taking a little too long to figure out the matchups and watching a Red Dead Redemption speed run. But that's okay. That's what you get. So we'll go lock at Black at Pitt. And here we go. Game 3. Even though we got to watch another half game in the last... God, what an annoying... Oh, God. That looks awful. We'll really be relying on the counter at the bottom there to tell us what yard line we're on. As Justin Herbert comes out. He's had a great season. I like that Harbaugh went out there and made sure that, I mean, he loves Justin Herbert, but I do like that they went out and tried to improve their playoff positioning. I think that's good. You saw Sean McVay maybe not do that for the Los Angeles Rams. We'll see if it costs them. They did beat the Minnesota Vikings, so I don't know. 1st and 10 from the 26. As it is a cold white out there. Snow lightly falls. It's a 1-yard gain. Now, if Pittsburgh were to win and the Chargers were to win in real life, then it would flip. Chargers would go to Buffalo. We have a big play. Down the sideline to the 20, the 10. He is wrestled down after a 65-yard gain. 8-yard line. Nice play. We've seen this be effective in all the games that we've watched. Whatever play that is that they are running is breaking the defense and they're finding a wide open receiver. Big yak. 1st and goal from the 8. Herbert throws. Gain of 2. It's 2nd down and goal. Go with a run. He tries to bounce it outside. Shakes one tackle, but can't get past the second one. Looks like we have an injury timeout. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 3. As we take a look at Mike Tomlin, who genuinely should be considered one of the greatest coaches of all time. Never had a losing season. He's coached for 15 years. And he routinely gets more out of his players than most people think that they would be able to get out of them. So 3rd down and goal. Herbert from the shotgun. He's going to go with a throw to the corner. Incomplete. Going to send out Dicker the kicker. And Dicker the kicker shows the Cincinnati Bengals, hey, here's how you make a field goal in way worse conditions than anything you faced in your game for 4 quarters and an overtime period and most of a second one. Three nothing Los Angeles. A short drive. Take it down at the 26-yard line, and here comes Russell Wilson. After some, was it 1 year? 2 years in Denver. He's kind of had a second life here in Pittsburgh. Broncos country, let's ride. Did not realize that Russell Wilson was born in Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. It looks like 2 years in. 2 years in Denver. I was trying to find. Wilson fires an incomplete, 3rd down and 6. Oh yeah, because they shut him down for whatever. Now he's in Pittsburgh. Okay, 2 years in Denver. Fires to the outside. The hit jars the ball loose. And the Pittsburgh Steelers will punt the ball away. Quick drive there. Took me as long to find out how many years Russell Wilson was in Denver as it did for them to go 3 and out. It is fair con at the 22-yard line, and Herbert will come back out onto the field. Herbert drops back and fires. That hit jars the ball loose. And I'm surprised that with this weather we are seeing such aggressive passing with the ball. Now this might be, you know, like a churn the clock and run the ball and keep it going so Sean can go to bed kind of game. It's not too late. Just a thought. You guys have running backs. Herbert fires, and that one's incomplete. These were some of the most annoying games to call when I was doing random rosters on some of the older generation consoles, especially ESPN, NFL Game... What was it? Game Day? No, that's not it. That's the PlayStation one. Primetime. NFL Primetime 2002, I think is what it was called. Where they were just throwing it all over the yard and no one was catching anything. You're like, well, great. Where they are 4 for 18 for 12 yards and they just keep throwing it. Another good job by the Steelers defense. That's a 3 and out. The first punt of the afternoon for the Chargers. Boom and kick back to about the 29-yard line. Picks up 6 or so on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. Every quarterback run out like that? I saw it with Josh Allen as well. Just kind of... Oh, God, my back. That did not feel good. What do you mean he injured himself commentating a Madden game? My back, coach. I don't know if I can commentate anymore. Steelers. Hand the ball off to Harris. He'll pick up 1. Trying the left side of that line. Now, was last year, or was it 2 years ago? They must have been a couple of years ago by now when the Chargers destroyed the hopes and dreams of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wilson stands, fires. He's going to be inches short of the first down marker. It's a nice throw over the middle and a good tackle there to prevent the first down. 3rd and inches. Wilson under center. 2 receivers on either side. Well, I guess tight end is part of the line. But they will go with a run. And that's a first down. Just did get it before he got driven back. The Steelers' drive continues. Wilson steps back and finds a receiver. Tackled from behind after a 7-yard gain. Now this clock is starting to move here in the first quarter. Bless it. Drops back yet again and fires. Finds a receiver over the middle. That's a big gain into Charger territory down to the 30-yard line. A little extracurricular activity. The game seems to really enjoy that for some reason. With a handoff to Harris, and the block was actually, you know how things sometimes are so bad they're good? That was so good it was bad. They knocked the defender on his behind, but he fell right into the lane that Harris was trying to hit. Kind of tripped him up a little bit, and they're able to make the tackle after just a gain of 6 and what should have been a bigger run for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They'll go back to Harris. Stopped after a short gain. They'll call it 1. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 Chargers. But the Steelers on the move. This is Madden NFL 25 on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I appreciate it. If you don't want to, hey, thanks for watching. Start of the second quarter now. They're going to go to Harris. He's going to bounce it left and just get that first down. Feels like a Pittsburgh Steelers drive, huh? Here's like one pass play that's going to open you up a little bit, and then we're going to hand it to like a big, beefing, hulking back. And he's just going to kind of crush your hopes and dreams over the following 3 downs. Going with the play action pass. Wilson short. Short throw. Not a shot there at all. Wilson all of a sudden on a sideline now for some reason. It's a 4-yard gain down to the 15, and it's 2nd down and 6. It's a nice long drive for Pittsburgh, who went 3 and out on their first possession. And even the Chargers scoring drive was fairly short, 2 minutes or so. Harris tries the right side, but Fox is there to meet him. 3rd down. Oh, my heater must be on. I was trying to figure out what the sound was. There was a sound that was kind of weird. Trip receiver set in 2 to the bottom of your screen. Interesting to see this as a formation on a 3rd down and 5, but Wilson makes it work. It's a 1st and goal at the 6. Harris tries left side yet again. Now it'll be a no gain. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line coming up. As this second quarter is just melting away. They hand the ball to Harris yet again, and he'll get stopped short. 2 yards. 2-yard gain, I should say. 3rd down and goal. At the halfway point of the second quarter before this play, before the ball is snapped. And again on 3rd down, they go 5 wide with an empty set. Empty backfield. It's dropped. Oh, he hit him right in the hands and couldn't come up with the touchdown. Williams can't come up with it, and it'll be another short field goal attempt for one of these teams. Is it no longer Heinz Field, by the way? That's how little I pay attention to the Pittsburgh Steelers, because I don't like them. Kick is up, kick is good. So a drop touchdown for the Steelers leads to just 3 points. But we are all knotted up at a field goal apiece with 3:17. 2 chip shots have put us here. I know they only came away with 3 points, but still a good drive. They were successful running the ball. They found some nice passes in there. Just unfortunate that they could not come up with a what's it called? Come up with a touchdown? I forgot where I was going with that sentence. I got distracted. We are looking at Justin Herbert coming out for the 3rd drive of the day for the Los Angeles Chargers. Almost said it. Almost goofed it. So what do the Chargers have on this drive? They were 3 and out last time. Herbert finds a nice completion and a big hit. Tries to jar the ball loose, but nice job by the receiver to hold on to it and pick up 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Herbert stands, fires. Thought he was going to maybe pitch the ball there, but nice little pitch and catch there. Number 15 picks up a nice gain up to the 44-yard line. The 1st and 10 coming up. Oh my goodness, that should have been intercepted. It's T.J. Watts. Horrible throw by Herbert. He will go with a handoff. It is blocked pretty well. He needed to cut inside to his left instead of trying to run around the outside. The block was set up nicely, but just kind of missed the read on that run there. 3rd down and 5. 2-minute warning here in Pittsburgh. 3-3 game. Herbert fires. It is in and out of the hands of, was it Mike Williams, I believe? No, it's not him at all. His name does not end with an O-N. Mike Williams? Clearly, that's an S. That should have been a reception, but just could not hold on to it. And we will see another punt. This one is angling toward the corner. And it's a pretty good punt. I'll be down at the 12-yard line. So Wilson comes back out. 1:53 timeouts And a first down deep in his own territory. Wilson stands back, finds Najee Harris, who picks up 8, and gets it out to the 20. I have been surprised at the lack of aggression for any of these teams, just as far as running a hurry-up offense. I do like the timeout call. They're out to the 31-yard line. It's first down. Wilson with a quick fire and a completion to Williams. He looks like he is... I did not say injury timeout, but the Pittsburgh Steelers did get charged with another timeout. He is back in the huddle, so I don't know. I have no idea. 57 seconds and a second down and 3 coming up. That is a great sack from Khalil Mack. Third down and 8. Timeouts remain the same. If you're the Chargers, why not call a timeout? See if you can get Herbert into a little bit of a rhythm. They're going to take this down as far as they can. Probably going to be a run to Harris. No, they're still going to throw the ball. Harris isn't even in the game, by the way. 9 seconds and a nice deflection there from Bosa. So it's fourth down and 8. Take a fair catch. 4 seconds to go. Likely a kneel down or just a run. And it is indeed a kneel down. That'll take us to halftime. 3-3 game here in snowy Pittsburgh. Tomlin and Harbaugh. Poor Tomlin has to face Harbaugh, a Harbaugh for a third time this season. Kind of regardless. Is he going to be facing the Chargers Harbaugh, or in the real life case, he's going to be facing the familiar Harbaugh, John? The John Harbaugh in Baltimore, Jim Harbaugh in Michigan, now San Diego, or Los Angeles. I did it, darn it. All right, I'm going to hop up while this second half gets underway. You enjoy the sounds of Madden NFL 25 here on the channel. I'll be right back. All right, and we are back. Wilson steps back and, oh, thought that was going to be intercepted, but instead it's a catch. As Wilson eclipses 100 yards. Hey, there's a Williams. Yes, there's a name I said earlier that clearly was not a name. The second or third time that we've seen a defender try to break on the ball and just not come up with the result that you're probably hoping for in that scenario. Wilson off of play action, rolls. He's gonna run. That's a good job. Russell Wilson's about 49 years old, so you don't want to see him rushing too heavily. It was a good job to pull the ball down. Smart slide there. Pick up what you can and just live to play another down. Second down and 4. They'll go with a run to Harris. It looked like if he had bounced it to the right, he might have been able to pick up the first down. Instead, he tried to go back into the middle. It got a little cluttered. Still picked up 3. But he is a yard short. Third down and 1. Halfway through quarter number 3. The Steelers really like this empty set from the shotgun on third down. He is going to get sacked from behind. It is Khalil Mack again. That is at least his second sack of the day. I thought Bosa was going to have a pretty good shot. That is a terrifying edge pair, by the way. Bosa and Mack. Hey, here's 2 incredible athletes. Good luck. Just off the edge. Oh, okay. So they will set up for a 52-yard field goal. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Pittsburgh up 6-3 against the Los Angeles Chargers. So we have a battle of field goals. Herbert warms up on the sideline in front of maybe his biggest fan. Harbaugh loves Justin Herbert. Hey, do I want to watch that? No, I don't think I can. I think the Chargers-Texans game, I believe, is on Prime. No, that one's on CBS. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I will watch that game. Baltimore-Pittsburgh is on Prime. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's okay. All right, here we go. Lock in. 1st and 10. Crowd gets loud here in Pittsburgh. Fires over the middle. And a good find for 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line. It's like a jumbo package here for the Los Angeles Chargers. And that is what they will do. They will run it. They'll try and spring it to the outside, but does a good job to at least pick up the first down. Anything extra is just that. It's extra. Got what you needed to get. Herbert is going to go with a little quarterback draw. I don't like the execution of the play. I don't think it's the worst play call. He ran right into the teeth of that defense. He needed to go left or right, one of the two, but he went right up the gut, and there was nothing there. It's a 3-yard loss. 2nd down and long from the 35-yard line. steps in, fires out of bounds, and third down. There was a receiver in the area, but wasn't really trying to hit him. Herbert steps and fires. It is caught near midfield. Threaded the needle and somehow found a receiver for the first down. Interesting formation for the Chargers. But we won't see what they're going to run out of it because that is the end of the third quarter. 6-3. Steelers, Chargers. Herbert set, fires. He's going to get tackled. He'll be inches short of the first down. He just kind of needed to switch it and reach, but hey, I like it. Protect the ball. Hold on to it. It's fourth quarter action here. At the 38-yard line. Going with a play-action pass. Nice find. Oh, and he made a great move to get to the outside and pick up a bundle of yards. Down to the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone. There's yet more extracurriculars. And I had his pick of who he wanted to go to. Somehow got around Watt. That might be the most unrealistic thing that's happened today. Run right up the middle, picks up half of what they need. Herbert steps and fires over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown. I'm not kind of lost track of where the goal line was. J.K. Dobbins. Reception. Wide open. Nice throw by Herbert, and that is 6. Extra point for the 4-point lead is up. It's good. We have a 10-6 game. 4-minute, 15-second drive. 9 plays, covered 73 yards. The AFC West, by the way, sent 3 teams to the playoffs. AFC West to the NFC North. Sent 6 of the 14 total teams. AFC North sent 2, and then the NFC South. No, East. Sorry. East sent 2. I forgot where Washington was. All right, 5:04 to go here in the game. Wilson back out on the field with his offense. Down 4. Not sure how many career game-winning drives he has, but we don't want to think about it because at least a couple of them have come against the Packers. 3 receivers to the bottom side of the screen. Running back split left, and that's where they will go. Oh, we got hit as he hit the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll give him forward progress. It is 2nd down and 10 as Herbert claps. We go right back to Harris. He gets pulled down. Kind of awkwardly, but he's okay. 3rd down and 5. Wilson stops and pops, well overthrown. An opportunity for the Chargers. We can start to milk this clock a little bit. A field goal would make it a touchdown, ties the game. Dear God, don't do that. That flashbacks to the previous game that we just watched. Offset I formation. They're going play action. Herbert all kinds of time. Standing. Launches deep downfield. It's incomplete. Johnston couldn't come up with the catch. Had all kinds of time to stand back in the pocket. Waited. Harbaugh being aggressive. It's another incomplete pass. They are going to give the Pittsburgh Steelers a chance. Sometimes it's okay to run the ball, Harbaugh. Now you're in a pretty obvious passing situation. Steelers send 4. Herbert rolls outside, fires. It's incomplete. 3 quick incompletions. And with 3:28, they're going to have to punt the ball right back to the Steelers. Gross, disgusting drive from Harbaugh and the Chargers. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 3:23 to go here. Shotgun set. Wilson flanked either side. It is caught for 6 yards. Second down and 4. Wilson stands back in the pocket, all kinds of time, takes off. Looked like he was going to try to get the slide animation, but the tackle kind of canceled that out. Looks like he has a little bit of poo-poo on his arm. Not great. I'm sure it's just mud, but what if a dog came out and took a dump on the field during halftime? Going with a play-action pass on 3rd down and 2. He's going to test the Bosa side of the line, and that's a terrible idea. Bosa comes up with the 3rd sack for the Chargers today. And just like that, it's 2-minute warning time. Steelers have all 3 timeouts. They can take this 2-minute, talk it over, see what they want to do. They can fix that camera work, which would be kind of nice as well. And they are going to go for it on 4th and 6. That is the difference between the 2-minute warning and not. Wilson throws over the middle, and it is errant. Missed him. It was about to be a meeting at the quarterback between the 2 freak athletes on the edges, between Khalil Mack and Bosa. So it's a turnover on downs right at the 2-minute warning. Smartly, the Chargers run it. And J.K. Dobbins. Steelers take their first timeout. I would have liked to punt there. Try to play the field position game. You know that they're probably, or you don't know. They are likely going to run it. Don't give them an opportunity for a free 3 points. Try to pin them deep in their own territory. Then they can't get points. I don't know. I don't agree with it going for it on 4th and 6 with 3 timeouts. 3rd down and 3. The Chargers can ice the game here if they just pick up a 1st down. They will have to do one more timeout. Or deal with one more timeout. But 3rd down and 3. A little shotgun run jumbo package. Lone receiver at the top side of the screen. There they go, and that's a 1st down, and it should be a Chargers victory. So the Chargers will come in as a 6 seed. They will knock out the 3 seed Steelers. Game obviously not over yet. There's still 1 minute and 46 seconds, and we saw a disaster in the last one. But this should be setting us up for something interesting. Texans-Ravens. Now, I think that the game should not have, like, Tank Dell in it, but if it does, it's not that big of a deal. I think the Ravens would probably win that game, and that we have a very interesting scenario, and you'll know more, or we'll know more together through the weekend, which will be fun. Set up in the I formation, interestingly. You're going to go with a handoff, which I'm a little surprised to see. Picks up 6. So, yeah, they're not quite out of the woods yet. No, they are. They should have this one. I don't know what I was thinking. You take this down to like 38 seconds, then you snap it, and then you're done. The Chargers will take a knee, and the Chargers will get out of here with a victory. Oh my gosh. 13-6 your final. I don't know. Someone on the Chargers side had the spread. I don't know. It was like, what, plus 5.5 or whatever. I don't know. People are going to be mad about that. Hopefully you had hopefully you had the over. I don't really know how gambling works, but okay. So we will head down to Houston, which I'm assuming would be fairly clear from a weather perspective. It's also the game. The game takes place before this one, which is interesting. All right, let's pull up Houston weather. Oh no, it's 36. 51 and clear. And we will see what would happen if the Ravens were the 6th seed. They would have to go to Houston as the 5 seed, excuse me. Stroud, Collins, and Diggs. $92 overall, 87 overall. All right, so we want Texas open. It's a weird time, or a weird start time. I think it's like 11 a.m. No, I'm wrong. It's 1:30. Okay, 1 p.m. is close enough. No. 4. I got to do math because it's me. I'm West Coast, so it's a 4:15 start. We want Tirico and Olsen. That's like maybe the most important piece of that is just to give me that thumbnail opportunity. Well, welcome to the 4th and final game of the day. It's Ravens-Texans. Our final what if on the AFC side. We'll have, I believe, 4 more games for you Friday in the NFC, on the NFC side of things. We have a similar situation here that we do in the AFC side where depending on who wins the division, it tweaks some things as far as the seeds are concerned. So that's interesting. So we have the Ravens and Texans ready to kick off here. Ball at Hugh. Bomb. Thought the game froze because it did a weird thing. Thank you for spending your day with me. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We'll have more on Friday. And then depending on how the weekend goes, we could have some matchups that we need to take a look at. We could have an interesting situation here in the AFC because of the way that the seeding works. Like I was saying, you know, if Kansas City, obviously they don't have to play. If Buffalo beats Denver, if Ravens win and the Chargers win, it would be the same matchups that we would have here in real life. It would have just been a different way to get there. Obviously, the Ravens have to win this game, and everybody has to win this weekend, and we'll figure that out as it goes along. But that would be maybe the most fascinating aspect of, it didn't really matter. The Ravens and the Chargers and the Bills were still going to move on. Didn't matter who they played. We almost had some funkiness as Henry tries to take it to the outside, but is knocked down by Murray. We do have some funkiness in the NFC. It might not be quite as clean, so we'll see. I'll get all my things set and settled, and then we'll go for it on Tuesday. Jackson fires, and that's a big play. Took a nice angle there and got away from the defender. Is it Aguilar? It is. Ravens might be the team that benefited the least from the what if scenario. They go from having a home game to an away game in Houston, whereas I think Baltimore and Pittsburgh aren't quite as far away. Obviously, you would want a home game rather than an away game, but Jackson's already thrown for 60 yards. It's like the second drive, or second play. Injury timeout for Houston, unfortunately. Jackson hands off to Henry, who powers forward. 2 rush, a couple of yards. Got a few on that one after the carry that lost him a little bit, so he's on the positive side of things. 2nd and goal from the 4 as Stroud looks on. Been interesting hearing some of the talk around him. It seems like he's regressed a little bit. He had a splashy, great first season. As a handoff to Derrick Henry yet again. Tried the right side that time, picked up 1, 3rd and goal. Yet again, we see somebody attempt to jump off sides, even though we don't hear anything or really see anything. They're working this play clock really deep. Henry again trying to get to the end zone, but a stiff Houston defense, don't like the way that I said that, prevents them from, has the goal line stand. I think you take the points here, but what do I know? Send out the kicker. Oh, they are not going to. They faked me out with the animation. It's 4th and goal from the 2. Okay, all right. I guess if you have Lamar Jackson. He is a fun quarterback to watch, and I am very happy to see him doing so well. As an MVP. I believe it was unanimous. Hasn't had as much success in the playoffs as you'd like to see, but they have been a consistent presence in the playoffs with their fantastic play throughout the regular season. I enjoyed the heck out of watching them play at Louisville. And happy to see him doing well at the pro level, especially, you know, the way he has been so good passing the ball. CJ Stroud. Maybe a good opportunity this weekend to silence some doubters. Especially if you want to look at the fact that the Chargers went out of their way to win a game to get you as the draw. This will be the Texans-Chargers game will be the first game up out of for the playoffs this weekend. CJ Stroud's stats 23-5. Wow. Did not realize how efficient he was. Only 5 picks. What's he have this year? I guess that's a good way to kind of not like 3,700 yards, 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Okay. I can see how you would look at that as a step back. But that touchdown interception ratio also might be just such an anomaly that there's not really much of, how much you're going to have a greater chance of stepping back than improving on that. 23-5 that's incredible. 23-5 touchdown to interception ratio is great, and it feels like it's incredible for a rookie quarterback. I don't know. Is Herbert? He's thrown some picks, just kind of looking at his. Oh, he's only 23-3 for him. What about Jackson? Stroud fires and met right past that line to gain. Great job there by the Texans receiver. His nameplate I didn't get to see. Okay, Lamar Jackson, 41 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, 4,100 yards this season. Darnold 35 and 12. Okay. Oh, that is so well read by that Baltimore Ravens defense. Second down and 13. We have a penalty flag after the fantastic conversion there. Second down and 13, they get it all in one play as we see a false start. Kind of the classic, like, I didn't do it. Me? Sorry, still first down. I say replay first down, but there was no play. First and 15 following the false start. Stroud with a nice short completion. He's going to pick up 17, 18 yards, and we are quickly moving through this first quarter. Woods with a nice reception. Great read, pulled it back and fired immediately. It's yet another first down as we hit the end of the first quarter. Could be a couple of high-powered offenses throughout this game. Though Baltimore did need 4 downs to get it into the end zone. Wow, right on cue. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate you giving me that replay right there. Start of quarter number 2. Houston driving. First and 10 from the 14-yard line. Man in motion, little pop pass. Doesn't quite look the way it does in real life. It looks a little more of like a toss, whereas I feel like they catch it and almost basketball pass it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This visor looked awfully weird there. Empty set for Stroud. Ravens bring a little extra pressure. He doesn't see it and taken down from behind. Great job by the Ravens. They called the perfect defensive play there. Jackson cheers on the sideline. It's 3rd and 14. Stroud, I just don't think felt him at all. The extra rusher was able to get there fairly cleanly. Ravens rush 4 again. Giving Stroud time. That probably should have been a completion. Right in between a couple of defenders. You wonder if you hear those footsteps. You don't want to get blown up. But I mean, that's an opportunity to get a first down. Keep this drive alive and see if you can match the Baltimore Ravens touchdown. Instead, they'll settle for 3. And they will get it. So 7-3. They're Fairbairn. The kicker knocks it through. Kickoff will be returned from about the 5-yard line, up past the 20. One guy tried to take on 2 blockers, didn't really work. But still a decent run back to the 28-yard line, and Lamar Jackson will lead the Ravens back out onto the field. Second drive of the day. I like the Ravens logo. I don't like the crest thing. Henry does a great job to make himself available and pick up 8. Second down and 2. There's nobody there to block, so he just ran up the field, turned around, hit me. Another short pass for the Ravens. They will just take what the defense has given them. Complete those passes, keep this clock moving, and work their way down the field. Three receivers, top side of your screen, working with a bit of motion. Jackson steps up while they vacated the middle of that field. That is you cannot do that. Cannot do that against Lamar Jackson. I don't know why. The defenders, the opposing players keep picking up the player and then they get into a weird scuffle thing. I don't know. It's odd. Very, very odd. You can see the middle just parted its ways as the defenders ran too far up the field, got behind Jackson instead of keeping him in front of them. And that was an easy pickup there. Thought about the pop pass, but stays and fires. It's called. It's deflected and absolutely blown up on the back end. Talk about killing two birds with one stone. Block it, smash. Quick pass. Murray picks up his third tackle. That gets the clock moving again. 2-yard gain, and we're halfway through quarter number 2. Ravens in field goal range for Justin Tucker, but Justin Tucker at times feels like he has a cheat code on his leg. Jackson again stands back, look for Henry. No, Henry took the defender, and again, they just vacated the area. Lamar Jackson, 3 rushes, 47 yards. That is 15 yards and change a carry. And they can still get a first down, though, but not by much. Hand the ball to Harry. He runs left side, gets most of it. About 7. 5 rushes, 11 yards for Henry. That should take us to the 2-minute warning. Jackson to try the quarterback rush. He picks up 2. Baltimore takes a timeout. Oh, it's an injury timeout. It's Lamar Jackson. He was injured on the play, it looks like. So it'll be... Who? Uh-oh. 3rd down and 1. Injury timeout was Lamar Jackson. I mean, just hand it to Derrick Henry. Touchdown. Okay. Hey, if you're going to be a backup quarterback and they just say, like, hand it to Derrick Henry, like, all right, you got it, coach. Don't worry about it. So the Ravens able to work their way down the field. Obviously, the big story could be Lamar Jackson being out, but we will have to see. 1:56 remaining here in the half. Plenty of time for Houston to work with. 3 timeouts. Extra point is good. 9-play, 71-yard drive. Big runs by Lamar Jackson. I don't understand why the visor makes the crowd so focused. It looks so odd. Fielded from the 2. 25. And they'll give him the 30. A nice run back, and here comes Stroud. Even if the Texans can come away with 3, I think that's big. 14-6. That's a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. What can you do, you know? And we saw the Bengals do a good job with it, where they were able, I know it was a funky minute after, but they were able to score before the half, take the ball, drive it down the field, tie the game. That's how all NFL players sit on the sideline, is with their helmets on. Jared Goff had a little Peyton Manning in him when he was playing the other day. I noticed. He threw the pick and then came off at his forehead, just big old red. That used to be Peyton Manning come off the field, just a big old ugly red spot on his forehead. God, like he was gonna get blown up. But holds on to the ball. Under a minute to go. This is a very... This is not a very aggressive offensive series for the Houston Texans. Diving well out of the way. Of course, I might have been talking about big ugly red things on foreheads, so... 4th down and 4, 36 seconds to go. Houston didn't use any timeouts. And they will punt the ball away. And that was not a good punt. Out of the 24. This game does tend to lie, so Lamar Jackson is coming back out onto the field. We'll see if it's him in the backfield when they take this snap. It's him in the huddle, so... Again, I don't know. You never know. This game showed the Baltimore Ravens... I didn't realize we had back-to-back Harbaughs, but... Showed Harbaugh sending out the kicking unit, and then there's Lamar Jackson going, now we're going to score a touchdown. See how aggressive the Ravens want to be here? Not that aggressive. They'll take a timeout, but not really worth it. It's a 2-yard gain. Andrews, I mean, the receiver there would have been probably better just dropping the ball. Still 28 seconds. The 2 yards of field position, not a big difference, but a timeout extra. Another quick throw. 3rd and 1. They'll take their final timeout. I don't like this drive. This is bad. So 3rd and 1, no timeouts. Jackson steps back, surveys, rolls, and fires out of bounds to nobody. Okay. It's kind of just a waste of time then, huh? Fair count at the 24-yard line. I doubt Houston's going to be that aggressive. It was weird to see Baltimore take those timeouts and just not be more aggressive down the field. Houston hands off to Mixon. He takes a handoff. They take a timeout. What is happening? We don't need to. Just because you have the timeouts doesn't mean you need to use them. Stroud, deep drop. Steps up. And this will be the final play of the half. He slides down. He'll pick up a first down, but doesn't matter because it is 14-3. We have hit halftime. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens looking good so far. And the Texans, not so much. Halftime report. Jackson on a 4th down, no less. Then led an excellent drive before having to come out for one play due to an injury. Didn't really matter because they just handed the ball off to Derrick Henry. Houston Texans do get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, and we are underway. We'll turn out to the 24-yard line. Here comes C.J. Stroud. See what they have dialed up for him. Don't be afraid to, have a nice long drive. Just throw some handoffs in there, some short passes, get your quarterback in a rhythm. Touchdown here is big. Mixon tackled in the backfield for a loss of 2. Don't mind the play call there. Just try to get the ground game going. See if you can break one for half of it or more. Unfortunately, it's a 2-yard loss. Stroud over the middle. Catch is made. Woods has 5 catches for 50 yards, and he holds on through the contact on that. 3rd down and 8 after the 4-yard gain. Stroud steps back, fires, and caught. Nico Collins with a nice grab on the outside. That is a first down on a, 3rd and 8? Defender was right there. Looked like he was trying to break on the ball, but made the sure tackle. 1st and 10 for the Texans. try another handoff, but they'll give him a yard. They did the same thing with Ravens defense. They got up past Stroud. They wrapped around him and opened up that middle spot. A good read by him. Good vision. He picks up a first down. Where did... kind of blanking on... CJ Stroud... let's see. CJ Stroud. Is he a Clemson guy? Ohio State. Interesting. Education, The Ohio State University. Stop it. Stop it. Texans have had a hard time getting Mixon going, but Stroud's done a good job on the ground from time to time when it's needed. And this drive is starting... I mean, the longer this drive goes, the more imperative it becomes that they come away with points. Tip. Oh... Thought it was going to be a tip and pick, and then it looked like it was going to be a tip catch, maybe. But unfortunately, it is incomplete, and that means that it is 4th and 11. It is a 60-yard field goal, 61-yard field goal from here, so you would punt the ball away. Angled toward the corner, and it'll go out of bounds at the 11. And the 4-minute and 20-second boys drive get turned away with no points. Jackson stands, fires. Aguilar came open across the middle of the field and looked like it was about going to be time for Jackson to get the heck out of there. Second down and inches. We'll go with a run that's going to lose a big chunk. Hunter with a huge tackle there. Jackson probably should have kept that ball. It looked like a read option play there. Third down and 5. Always off the hands and incomplete. 4th and 5. The clock stops with 1:21. And I cannot believe some of these missed opportunities. It's a good job by the Houston defense. They made sure to stop him short of the first down. They come up with a big second down stop. It'll be fair con at the 42-yard line. Oh, don't do that. You hurt your back earlier. Don't do it. Stroud with a handoff. We're going to have a flag. It is likely going to be a hold. That is going to send him back. I'm glad that I turned the holds down because it is Not been... We've seen more holds on one drive for the Buffalo Bills than we did in, like, entire games. So what, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay first down. 1st and 15, one of the better holds that we've seen. Or just one of the less damaging holds that we've seen. Ravens brought a little pressure off of the edge, and this was something that we saw a bunch last night as I'm recording this. The Lions taking on the Vikings, where when the Vikings would blitz, the Lions always felt like they had the right play call to just throw it right where the blitz. You're gonna bring 2 extra guys on Goff's right. We're gonna just run a little route that hits that vacated spot. And the Vikings did not have the answers for that. Even offensively, when the Lions would blitz, they were trying to run deep, long routes when they needed to just almost just hot route somebody to go, just go like a slant in. So 3rd down and 7 as we hit quarter number 4, 14-3. He is launching it. It is into double coverage, deflected and incomplete. One of the rare deep balls that we've seen in this, and I would not really count that kind of weird Josh Allen throw in the Bills-Bengals game that we had earlier. So 4th and 7, down by 11, they're going to go for it. Stroud hits a receiver in stride, but he's 2 yards short. Needed the 48 of the Ravens, but just got to the 50. An excellent open field tackle. He had to beat 1 defender, and he just couldn't do it. It's a great open field tackle, and the Texans will turn it over to Lamar Jackson. Ravens' 2 scoring drives felt like they were really in control of this game. And we see this every once in a while where it just feels like Houston has to work so hard for everything. Every yard they are trying to get is the most difficult thing in the world, it seems. And the Ravens have made it look easy at times. Jackson fires to the outside, finds a completion for 3 yards. Clock starts moving. Up by 11 in the 4th. They bring pressure, but Lamar is able to escape up the sideline, inside the 25, down to the 21. And Jackson continues to have big runs for 10-plus yards. Texans have tried to get into the backfield, but they just can't. They can't contain him. They are getting too far up the field. They're getting behind him, and that's too easy for him. Got to stay in front of him, keep him contained the best you can. Rally to the ball. Third down and inches. And we have false starts. We got the cheer from the crowd, but the crowd cheers a lot. And so that pushes them back to third down and 5. No turnovers here, and they should be able to knock this out to a 2-touchdown lead. Quick little pop pass, and they turn. Looked like he was going to try and turn that upfield just a little bit too soon. But Aguilar does a good job to think about it and then just keep going to the outside. And that 3rd and 5 conversion should just about do it. 4:06 to go. Thank you again so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed. Again, we'll have more football action on Friday, NFC style. I don't know why I said it like that, but we'll be taking a look at the NFC. And Jackson again is grabbing at his stomach, chest area. He'll remain in the game here, 2nd and goal. Pulls and sacked. Excellent time to call a blitz there. It was against it was a little RPO. And they had a meeting at the quarterback because they sent more than the offensive line could handle. It's 3rd and goal. At least for the Ravens, they are just milking the clock, letting it run. Under 3 minutes to go. Fake the pop pass. It's a flag. Going to be a hold. He will be short of the goal line. But darn it, I've been right all day. Ronnie Stanley holding 10 yards. And they will decline it. And they will let them have the 4th and goal at the 1. Don't give them extra opportunities. And they are going to go for it. And that'll leave the door to crack. That'll leave the door open just a crack. I would take the points there, make it a 2-touchdown game, because now they can run the ball, or they can work into field goal range and kind of go from there. Still going to come down to a 2-point conversion try at some point. And Houston seems content to just kind of, I mean, maybe you're trying to pop a big run there, catch them off guard. Now it's Stroud from his own end zone. It's a short pass over the middle. It's dropped, 3rd and 11. H is up. Another short pass, and Schultz gets popped as he tries to get the ball. Looking for the flag. Not a flag coming. Fourth and 11, deflected, incomplete. First and goal, they will take over at the 2-yard line. So Houston had a long way to go, and they just went backwards. Full allotment of timeouts. See what they want to do here. Touchdown, Ravens. Remember early in this game when I thought, hey, what if this is like a shootout? And like, these teams go back and forth. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that at all. Kick is up. Kick E is good. 1 play, 2 yards, 3 seconds. And the most decisive victory of the day, 21-3. Obviously not over yet. Yeah, why would you let me skip any of that? $2K might be the best game for simulation stuff. Why was that a shot of the... What? The Houston kicker setting up? We have a hold going against... Going against Houston. I believe that's the second time they have called him for a hold. Caught on the outside and out of bounds. Second down and 8. So a good job to get at least some of the, or a big chunk of the yards back. And we'll go with a screen and stay in bounds that time. Picked up a couple, and it's 3rd down and 5. Stroud with a nice pass to Mixon. He'll pick up a 1st down. They'll take a timeout. Boy, this game is really like NFL prime time 2002. Ugh. Down by 18, taking timeouts. Where was any of this on the last drive? Another timeout taken. 108. That's a nice completion. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Nice catch on the outside, and Schultz picks up the first down. 60 seconds to go here, and this drive is too little too late for the Texans. Where has this Texans team been? Even if you look at it one drive ago, you would at least put the pressure back on Baltimore. You're able to score 3, you're able to score 6, or touchdown 7, whatever. Make it 14-10. 14-6 is even, at least kind of interesting, but 21-3, like, ugh. "42 seconds to go. Floated, deflected, almost caught. Good defense by the Ravens. Third down. Stroud. Oof. Picks up Mixon, and then there's some scuffle. Another timeout, or final timeout taken for the Houston Texans. With 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 33-yard line. They are driving. Maybe trying to make this look just a little more respectable. Stroud back across his body over the middle of the field late. Second time we've seen that from a quarterback today. More mercifully for them, not intercepted. I don't think we've had any interceptions. We had the one fumble in the Bengals-Bills game, but turnover-wise, it's been fairly clean. Stroud looking, firing, out of bounds. Third down and 10. Bum, 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 bum. Don't even know where that was. It looked like it was a screen to the left, but he winged it to nobody on the right. Weird play. Fourth down and 10. As if the game wasn't over already, it'll really be over if they don't pick this up. Stroud in the pocket, throws, tipped, and that is a really nice defensive play. The receiver had the defender beat. If Stroud puts a little more air under it, it's a touchdown. So, 21-3, they falter on the fourth down. And that will do it. 21-3, your final. Final seconds tick away. So, we are in a very interesting position here. I am very excited to see. I would pick the Bills. I would pick the Ravens. I would pick the Chargers. And that might be who we have. And because of the way that the seeding is worked, it would be Chargers win. They would go to Kansas City. The Ravens won here. They beat the Steelers. They would go face the Bills if the Bills won. So this is feels like just a very, very interesting series of what ifs for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe right where the gameplay is. You can ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Check out, I guess, Madden gameplay here from early in the year. I got baseball going up in the evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. I will be back Friday inside of Madden NFL 25. With the NFC side of things, we have 4 games to look at. It is the Lions at the Rams, Vikings at the Seahawks, Commanders at Rams, and Vikings at Falcons. And I'll talk more about why those matchups are the way they are next time. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed good sports, and have a great rest of your day.